The Rhetoric program will change your life. It empowers you as the student to think about things through someone else's eyes. And in order to be an effective communicator, you have to understand how others feel about things. And you have to understand how others are perceiving the messages that you're communicating. Because communication isn't a one-way thing. Rhetoric is all around us. And as students, no matter what discipline or faculty we're studying in, we're surrounded by it. It is constantly affecting who we are, how we identify with one another and with ourselves. The University of Winnipeg is an awesome campus. Class sizes are small, your professors actually care, they want to engage with you, and that's why we're here. We're here to learn.
My research and teaching interests combine in looking at questions of culture, society, ideology, subjectivity, and how the media works to reproduce dominant ideologies through those forms of engagement. So one of the things I try to do in my teaching is encourage students to think about how the media is implicated in reproducing our sense of self, our sense of identity, but also how it's implicated in reproducing ideologies of racism, sexism, homophobia, how it reproduces interests of dominant forms of power. And I think those are right now questions that younger students are very interested in, find those types of questions very engaging. Even as one of the things they can do with rhetoric is transition into communications, the media field. So having that critical awareness, that critical sense of what happens in the media, I think is something that they find really engaging.
You really learn to work with words and work with language in a way that I think other courses and topics working with language, it's not the same focus, and you really learn to deconstruct what's kind of on the page in front of you or on the screen in front of you. But also I think a lot of the rhetoric courses that I took were less about just words on the page, but transferring that ability to read and analyze text into the real world. Rhetoric really taught me an attention to detail that goes a long way when working with programming and working with grants and that sort of nonprofit system. I think a lot of the skills that I learned, especially in writing and analyzing text, have really helped me kind of thrive in the administrative side of a nonprofit.